Well, hello, friends. Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary segment for Wednesday, August 3rd through Sunday, August 7th of 2022. And it was a traveling period of time to Dallas for the CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference, at which I was a speaker. So on Wednesday the 3rd, I was up here at my desk to get some emails and paperwork done before leaving for the airport. Dealt with such things as approving the e-letter for the Silent No More campaign and Rachel's Vineyard. We send out these monthly emails to our leaders across the country, getting a statement out about the Kansas vote on their initiatives, getting some Radio Maria programs prepared, as well as approving the design of a postcard mailing that we're doing, working on membership for the leaders of the 115 Forum, our pro-life national leaders gathering that we do each quarter, getting some stuff coordinated with our Rome office, and also with some Spanish prayers that we are posting online. After doing that various desk work, I got picked up at 10 a.m. To go to the airport. Our executive director was in the car already, and our driver took us to the airport. On the way there, we were on a conference call with our vice chairman, just doing some planning and looking ahead to many different projects and activities. Got to the airport, went to where our flight is, did some more planning work together with our executive director, and got on the plane, flew to Dallas. On the plane, we continued doing more work and planning for upcoming events for Priests for Life. And once we landed, we were picked up by our colleague and friend Mark Crutcher, president of Life Dynamics, a very cutting-edge pro-life group based in Denton, Texas, not too far outside of Dallas. And together, the three of us went to the studios of TBN, which are right outside the DFW airport. It's the Trinity Broadcasting Network. Went there, I did an interview on the Centerpoint program with Doug McKelway. We had a meeting with some of the top executives there. And then Mark Crutcher and Janet and I went to dinner at a nearby restaurant. Then he brought us to the hotel. At the hotel, I checked in and connected with some of the leaders of CPAC as they began to get things ready for that very, very special conference taking place during those days. Thursday, August the 4th, I got up, and my first interview, what they do at these conferences, they have a media section where different radio and television outlets have their booths set up, and you go from one to another doing interviews. And I started out with my first interview at 5 a.m., followed by another interview at 5:30 a.m., and the day was underway, and it kept going from there nonstop. Networking with people throughout the day. There was a big exhibit area. I visit various exhibits, friends that we have, people that we know, visited the various booths of media, many interviews taking place. I went over to our friends at Right Side Broadcasting, for example, and did a full hour on the air with them, helping with the commentary as the CPAC convention got underway. Janet was with us too, and she was talking about her new book. And the whole day was interacting with these conservative political activists from across the country, doing interviews, just talking with people in the hallways that wanted to see us, and listening, of course, to various of the presentations that were taking place from the main stage. And it was just a marvelous morning to night experience of interacting with some of the very best people in the country and in the conservative political movement. A couple of times during the day when I had to drop things off in my room, I just hopped on my email. I had to approve an upcoming newsletter, approve some upcoming trips, communication with our Rome office, and follow up to the Napa conference where I was recently, and some leaders that were connecting with me as a result of that. That was Thursday the 4th. Friday, August 5th, started with a 7 a.m. interview with Ed Henry on One America's Voice. and then went right from there to 7:30 Mass. So that's another thing I did on Thursday. We offered Mass for the people there at CPAC. Did the same thing Friday morning. And then right after the Mass, went over to the speaker's room, and they brought me to the main stage where I opened the day with the opening prayer at 9 a.m. Again, interacting with all the different people that were there. Much follow-up is going to happen from that. From there, I went to the media section, did an interview with CPAC Now, or Mercedes Schlapp, that's the CPAC's official program, online program. Did an interview then after that on Right Side Broadcasting Network. Did an interview after that with another podcasting outlet, and then went over to our friends at War Room and had some interaction with them, and they wanted to do a portrait of me, so we had a little photo shoot. Then I had another interview after that during these days. Some of the other interviews I had, by the way, included with Steve Bannon on War Room, and we saw Mike Lindell and had various other interviews with many conservative outlets. So that continued all through the day on Friday as it had been on Thursday. And then Friday afternoon, I also had a panel. I was part of a panel, gave some presentation as a panelist together with Todd Starnes. He was doing the interviewing, and this was one of the main presentations from the stage there at CPAC. We were talking about the importance of the role of faith in public life, and I was able to share some of our experiences at Priests for Life there on that panel. A lot of great interaction the rest of the day and evening, again, with the participants there. Same thing happened again on Saturday. Got up, went down to the exhibit area. It was so nonstop all during the day and so wonderful. Had discussions with members of Congress who were there, and Senator Ted Cruz's father was there. He's a pastor. You may have heard the senator mention him in some of his talks, and he was there in the CPAC group there, networking with everybody. I had a nice conversation with him, and many others. Also, more interviews, media interviews. Started out at the Right Side Broadcasting booth, and then went to many of the others as well. And just listening. Saturday, I spent more time listening to a lot of the main presentations there from the stage. And then as the afternoon went on, the excitement grew more and more because we were awaiting the arrival of President Trump. He came, and I had a pretty much of a front row seat and listened to his speech to the CPAC gathering. Very exhilarating as usual, and everybody was happy about that. After President Trump's speech and after everyone cleared out of the room, then I offered Mass for in a different area of the hotel, Mass for the Catholic participants, and that was the conclusion of the day. It was a vigil Mass for Sunday. Sunday arrived, early morning departure for the airport together with our executive director, and we flew back to Orlando, did some planning on the plane and some responding to pro-life leaders and some reading, and also got together a bunch of photos from the event at CPAC to be sent to our website department and social media department for publication. You'll be seeing some of those posted. And I also then got back here to my office, and I worked on the detailed planning for the rest of the month of August. There was some planning to be completed there. Got here, I was unpacking, and did some phone calls with some of our administrative team during the course of the afternoon to get ready for the coming week, and prepared for some upcoming broadcasts as well. And that was the day on Sunday, August the 7th. So thank you for following these daily updates. It's a great pleasure to bring them to you, and we will talk to you again soon.